And her answer might shock you because, man, it shocks me. She said to him, yes, Lord, I believe you're the Christ, the Son of God who's come into the world. She doesn't say, yes, Lord, I believe this resurrection stuff. Yes, Lord, I believe he's going to live again. Yes, Lord, I believe if I believe in you, I'll never die. Yes, Lord, I believe you're the resurrection and the life. She just says, you know what I do believe? I believe in you. Okay, this is good news because it gets you off the hook today. I love stuff that gets you off the hook, right? Come on, you can admit it too. I like to be let off the hook. When I'm on the hook, I want to be off the hook. Nobody wants to be on a hook. It's not a good place to be. You just get swallowed. I like to be off the hook, and how I'm off the hook here is that faith isn't lining everything up so I get all the theology right, quote all the scriptures right, understand justification, sanctification, eschatology, baptisms, gifts, get it all squared away, got it all just right. Faith is believing in Jesus, not just believing everything about Jesus or everything Jesus said or everything Jesus did. Some of that I'm growing into, some of that I'm growing around, some of that I'm moving away from, some of that I'm diving into head first because I'm on a journey of growth and you're on a journey of growth. But what doesn't waver is I believe in Jesus. I don't believe a bunch of stuff I used to believe, but I believe in Jesus. I don't believe a lot of theories and doctrines and ideas I used to believe, but I believe in Jesus. I don't know what I'm going to believe in a year from now about some of the things I think I've already got figured out, but I think some of those things aren't going to be as figured out in a year as they are today, but I believe in Jesus. And my salvation isn't what I know about the Old Testament or what I understand about covenantal theology or whether or not I've got eschatology just right. My salvation is just like Martha's. Yes, Lord, I don't know about all that other stuff, but I believe you're the Christ. I don't understand this deal about resurrection. I'm not sure what saved even means, but I believe in Christ. I don't know about grace. I don't know who's forgiven and who's not, but I believe in Christ. And if I can believe in Christ, Christ takes care of all the stuff that I can't believe in. I am crucified with Christ, nevertheless I live, yet not I, but Christ that lives in me, and the life I now live in this flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of God. You know what that is in the Greek? It's exactly what it sounds like. I live my life by his faith. Ooh, I don't live my life by my faith. Good news. That I don't live my life by my faith because my faith's like riding a roller coaster. Anybody else? Just me? Up, down, around, loop-de-loop, get off and throw up. And then foolish enough to get back on. That's me and my faith. Just jump back on, go, let's try it again. We'll get better this time. That's the roller coaster, the journey of faith, but I'm not saved, lost, because I figured out the theology, because I changed my theology, because I got a different idea today than I had yesterday. I believe you are the Christ. So what is Jesus actually presenting to Martha? I believe what Jesus presents to Martha is that resurrection is a person and resurrection is a now event, not just a future event. In fact, I would even say that the more we think of resurrection as a future event, the less we appreciate resurrection as an event. Because you don't think of the cross simply as a past event. You think of the cross as a present event. Every time someone meets Christ, where do we take them? Oh, I'll cherish the old rugged cross. Why are you cherishing an event 2,000 years ago? Because you don't think it's just 2,000 years ago. You think it's relevant for now, that it matters, that it was as real then as it is now, and it is as real in 1,000 years as it'll be today, as it was the moment it happened. So why not that with resurrection? Why not presenting the resurrection as an event that someday, because you believed in Jesus, you get to live again, but rather because he resurrected once, you resurrected with him. And what you need to do is grow to the attainment of understanding that resurrection. Where do we get this idea, Paul? Because we don't get that in John 11. That's way too much theology for John 11. And you're right, because the Gospels don't pack in theology all the time. Sometimes Jesus makes a statement, sometimes completely unqualified, and we go, wow, what do we do with that? That's one of them, where Jesus goes, if a man believes in me, he'll never die. And we go, whoa, wait a minute. People are dying like crazy. We need something more.